Hey everyone, just want to make sure my camera was not going to fall. Thank you for clicking on this video. We are rolling into October and I'm like, where does the time fly? And on that note, I know even though everyone is excited to gear up for the holidays, some of us are like, oh my goodness, 2024, literally, it was a blink, it was a blur. And all of our New Year's resolutions, all of our goals, all the things that we may have discovered along the way that said, okay, I'm going to now focus on this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If it did not come like we thought it was going to come, if it did not come as soon as we would have liked it to have come, or the way that we have liked it to come, we cannot let that be a determining factor where we're just like, fuck it, and it is not beneficial when you beat yourself up looking back on the past year and say, what have I been doing? What did I accomplish? 2025, now I've got to reset all my New Year's resolutions. Though it feels good to set new goals and do all that stuff, sometimes I think we shouldn't beat ourselves up. And it's not beating a dead horse. It's not trying to force our way into spaces or force things. If it's for me, it's for me, it's going to flow. It also takes time. I feel like it's a good balance. And I know I use that word a lot, but some things truly take time. And if you put your dreams and goals and projects and timelines in such a tight window of time, it can't really be its best anyway. We'll use pregnancy example. I've used this example before. This is no, you're excited about your baby. You know your baby is growing. You know your baby is safe, and you know that, the day is soon approaching. But if you were to, I really want my baby at 7 months. I just can't wait any longer. Go ahead on and induce me. It would be at you and the baby's detriment. It would be at you and your dream, you and your goals, passion projects, whatever it is, your desires. It would be at your detriment if you put yourself in a bubble where if it does not come in the last few months of 2024, it is all for naught. And I am failing at life. I'm failing at adulting. I'm failing at all these different things. I beg to differ. And I think that we need to get away from thinking that a year is this magical time portal where, things should be so rapid and things should be so boom, boom, boom. If I do a working, if I send up a prayer, if I send out an intention, if I write in my journal, if I have a dream, if I have an idea, and I say to myself, well, if it doesn't come when I would like it to come, then it's not real, it's not meant for me. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily healthy. That's not necessarily beneficial to me. And I think that especially us as older women, because we have so many different things going on, we have to cut ourselves some slack in that department. We have to really understand. Oh, and I think I mentioned this. Oh, yeah. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of myself and my niece. And I was just saying that, being nosy, I was just saying that being a mom and being an auntie, and now that I'm able to get my niece and nephew more because they're older, they'll come to me, they'll eat with me, they don't cry with me. If my day is spent with them, that is a successful day. If I have done nothing but gymnastics and swim team and tutoring and decluttering their clothes and cooked a healthy meal and made sure that they had everything they need, it was a successful day. No, I didn't work on my passion project. No, I didn't make a YouTube video. No, I didn't do any life coaching. No, I didn't apply for yet another job or work on my business or do any of these things. But today, that day was still a great day. And I saw another mom on Instagram, it was supposed to be funny, but where's the time go when all I've done is cook and clean and take care of kids? That is a success. That is an accomplishment. That is the work. That is your calling. That is purpose. That is intention. That is meaningful. That is helping the future. That is living. That is thriving. So if you're focused on the most important things, which is your self-care, your self-love, your children, your home, your peace, your balance, calm, beautiful things around you. Takes time to set up fall decor, Halloween decor. It takes time to do all these things. And you haven't done the big things, it's okay. The big things take more time. The big things take, yes, smaller steps, but more of an accumulation of the smaller steps to make the bigger picture. So you need more time. And yes, we have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day. But some of us are not where we want to be with delegating. Some of us are still trying to figure out, what does delegating look like for us? What does asking for help look like? What does doing less look like? To have to do more, doing less to do more, if that makes sense. What does that look like for each and every one of us? For me, it could look like ordering groceries, pre-ordering food, or having the food pre-prepared, or investing in some type of HelloFresh or something like that, paying for laundry service, and what's another one? I don't hire cleaners, but what's one other thing I could do? Let's say I needed a personal assistant. That for me would be moving my needle and maximizing my time. I use a planner to keep track of, my time blocks, where I waste my time, where I can get on this phone and talk for 3 hours. So does that 3 hours work with where I'm trying to be? So all of that takes so much time and energy, and such a process of constantly trying to not perfect, but just get into a rhythm and get into a groove and a routine. We have to continue to cut ourselves slack as women, as mothers. Y'all see I did my makeup today? That took an hour, plus my skincare routine, shower, moisturize, that was an investment. But it doesn't mean that today's a waste if I don't go out and buy a property and get it rented out, close on a deal, slam the interview, and all this major stuff. Like, it's okay. It's okay. So just a little bit of advice. 2024 was not a waste. 2024, we spent time reflecting, pivoting, improving, changing our minds, changing directions, maybe grieving, maybe getting adjusted to change. If you're like me, we changed states, school districts, careers, degrees, so many different changes. You are not a robot. You have to really feel your way through things sometimes. You have to, and it's okay. It's okay. You're not going to be happy all the time. You're not going to be upbeat, go, productive, output all the time. All those. Let me tell you, last weekend, from Friday, no. Was it? Yeah, no, Saturday, Friday or Saturday to damn near Thursday, I was out of commission. My cycle was so heavy. I swear to God, I was like, this is heavier than normal, right? So all the things that I had planned to do, all the things that were in my cute little planner, that shit had to wait. Because I had to take care of me. Because I had to slow it down. Because I had to go within and say, all right, listen to your body. Try not to bleed through every outfit you put on. Basic stuff. So we have to cut ourselves some slack where we're not performing like a man that, all he has to do is shave, throw on a dry clean shirt and go out the door. You know what I mean? Comparing ourselves to people that don't have kids. Comparing ourselves to people that, make more money than we do and are moving in a way they don't have as many responsibilities. So they have all this extra disposable income and multiple streams of income. If you're working up to that, then you're not going to be able to work at the same speed and the same, you know what I mean? And last but not least, do not underestimate the workings that are happening in your favor, that are behind the scenes, that you don't understand, that you don't see, that are not major waves, that are not in your face. Conversations behind closed doors. Things moving around. The spirit realm moving around. Favor moving around. Opportunities shifting and changing, all to accommodate all the things that you want in due time. whatever, like I said, whatever intention you have put out, that has to run its course. The good and the bad. I said this in another video a long time ago. Some of us are still flushing through. It's like having a stomach bug, flushing through the things that we created in our lives that we didn't realize, that have to go through. You know, you have to throw something up after you've eaten something that upset your stomach, or you're getting over a migraine, or you're getting over a cold. All the sinus, yucky, icky, all that stuff has to purge now. Doesn't mean that you're not aware of where you could have boosted your immune system. I was about to say boosted your income, boosted your immune system, not eating that thing, made better choices, maybe stayed more hydrated, whatever. But or you might have taken medicine and you're starting to feel better, but you're still throwing up. You're still blowing your nose. You're still sneezing and snorting and you know what I mean? Coughs take a long time to, work through that phlegm, and you might feel better, but you could have a cough for 3 weeks. I use those as examples because our lives are the same way. The good and the bad is still flushing through our lives, flushing through our habits, So that's all I wanted to share. Cut yourself some slack, allow yourself some grace, allow yourself that time to roll into 2025 strong, proud, and still excited about all the things that you said you were going to do, you will do, you are doing for 2024. And there are a lot of people who say our time and our calendar and the way that we keep track is all jacked up, and we're really so many years forward, and this is really Okay, so if you use that as an example of your perception of time is based on your experience, your education, what your limited scope of understanding, what you know about the world, what part of the world you're even in. Come on now. So if you look at it like that, if you look at your life as a little ecosystem, your own little universe, you're going to be on a whole nother level than someone else. It's your world. So everything that's going on, swirling around from your seasons, right, to everything, it's going to be different for you because you're on a whole nother level. You're in your own little, So I'm going to go now. My children's buses are on their way. Thank you for watching. You know how the text messages come up. But thank you for watching. I hope this helps someone out there. Happy fall. And until the next one, peace. Bye.